So fantastic set today, Nigel. Really
Thank
good.
you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good fun.
And you had the weather as well today.
We couldn't have asked for more. 1st of September and the weather's here, so that's a good sign for
Yeah,
the festival, isn't it?
Definitely.
I think.
And is it your last gig of the whole year?
It is, yeah. So we've got a few. This is the last full band gig of 2018. So it was a nice way to stop it, you know, and sort of like at Knebworth. It's a brilliant sort of thing to do.
Have you played here before?
Never. We were offered the Oasis gig, but we had other commitments and we couldn't do it. So this is the first one. Yeah, it was like a sort of like signpost of the 90s, but we missed it. We miss a lot of things. We're always doing something or other.
And so, are you sort of planning on? You've got your homegrown sort of 25th anniversary.
Yeah, I did tell you that. Yeah, that's the next thing. We're doing that next year, so that's going to be real fun.
Yeah.
We're doing so homegrown 2019, so 25 years.
Wow.
So it's been staying out for the summer, I know. So we've got a lot in store. That's going to be that's going to go to press, or it's going to be released in end of September. So
fantastic.
We're really excited about that. And then we've got a busy year next year. We're going to be writing a new album.
Oh wow.
I'm going to try and do a solo album at the same time. So I'm sort of like, because once you're in that sort of mood of like being writing, you write loads of stuff, you know. So I thought I do a lot of the writing at home, but me and Matthew and Andy as Dodgy, we write a lot. So I get good with some ideas, and then we sort of like, you
So
know.
do you all sit together and sort of come up with things?
I think I write the first ideas, but like, because you have to be focused. You have to, you know. If you just get in the studio, you just jam rubbish, you know, or not rubbish, but like you just jam. But you have to have someone who's got like a little recording of something, you know, they've worked on, and you work on those things, and that is a process, and I love that process. You know, that's why I do music to sort of like, you know, you think all these ideas in a rehearsal room, having a few beers with guitars, and then you play to all these people.
Yeah, and you've got so many memorable lyrics in your songs.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. It's lovely.
They resounded today with the audience.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. It's nice to connect, and I think, you know, in some ways, you know, this is our future. You know, it's like people are going to be. I wouldn't call it nostalgia because we're still writing new albums and new music, but obviously we've had a lot of the 90s. But we have to remember that the 90s were a bit of a golden special period that we sort of have now. You know, now is different. Now is a little bit angrier and a little bit more sort of. You know, everyone's struggling a little bit more, and it's hard times now. But so. I felt today there was like, you know, a lot of sort of love in the room, you know, in the fields.
We felt it as well.
Yeah, no, totally.
Special memories from the 90s where you look back and you think,
sort of golden memories.
So many. When I look at it now, I've got so many. In fact, the whole thing, just the whole thing of being able to be a writer and, you know, not be recognised or not be, you know, no one who knows my stuff, but be able to spend that time as a young man writing songs about what I felt about and trying to. So writing songs, and I've been with that 30 years, and it's like it's a career, it's a job, it's a lifestyle.
Last album, were you pleased with the success there? I mean, it was very well received, wasn't it?
All our albums are really well received, because we write pop songs, you know. But we're a sort of like alternative punk soul rock band, you know, really. But we come together on trying to write pop songs like good songs that are going to go on radio, and you know.
And you
but
also do a bit of performing with the punk group, the Harlow.
Yeah, I love all the punk stuff, and the punk audience is great because they, you know, they're very, you know, they look, you know, they're accepting of of their bands, and so they want you to do it. And I felt the same today actually. The audience want you to do well, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So it's been a nice atmosphere. Brilliant
really
atmosphere. It's homegrown. Did you do a photo shoot with the?
We did it, and it looks amazing. We redid the whole thing in Munt in Cardigan Bay, and because it's National Trust, so nothing's changed. We're the only things that have changed, and the van.
Oh, it's amazing.
So it's amazing. So you will see it soon. It's going to be online, and it's
Can't wait to see that.
It's really good. And it was the last time the band had been down there was 24 years ago, so 25 next year. So it was really lovely.
It just gone in a flash.
It was really weird, sort of like lying in that same position and like thinking. You'll see it in a couple of months.
We look out also for the celebrations for next year.
Yeah. February, March, Dodgy will be on tour, and then like, you know, we'll be busy next year. So I'm looking forward to it. This is something I chose when I was 21 years old to do, or when I was working at Rover in a factory, staying out for the summer, and then I chose at 21 that, you know, I was successful at that, and if I was going to do okay, I wanted to try and do music, something I loved, and You know, I had a good time in the 90s, and I'm still living by the decisions of a 21-year-old boy or man.
It's been an amazing sort of career.
I've been very lucky. I've been so lucky. I'm so fortunate to have met the people and play with the people, and to be, you know, it's difficult, but like, you know, most people are like really thankful and encouraging of your songwriting and your what you try and do, you know, because it's a very different industry.
Exactly, yeah. Well, long may it continue, Nigel.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Thank
Oh,
you.
lovely to meet you.